Do you believe in ghosts? Across America, there are historic landmarks where visitors report seeing things that cannot be explained. Shadows, voices, and cold spots are common here. You might want to keep the lights on for our number 1 pick. Starting at number 10 is a place famous for a battle, the Alamo in San Antonio, Texas. Thousands of soldiers died here, and many believe they never left. Guards have reported seeing translucent figures walking through walls and hearing phantom rallies. Number 9 is the Winchester Mystery House in California. Sarah Winchester built this sprawling mansion to confuse the spirits she believed were haunting her. It has staircases leading to nowhere and doors opening into walls. The architecture itself is unsettling. At number 8 is Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, the site of the bloodiest battle of the Civil War. Visitors frequently capture strange orbs in photographs and hear the sounds of cannons firing in the distance when the field is completely empty. Number 7 inspired a horror masterpiece, the Stanley Hotel in Colorado. This is where Stephen King got the idea for The Shining. Guests in room 217 often report their items being unpacked for them by an unseen force. In the ballroom, staff members have heard piano music playing when number 1 is there. It is said that the original owners, Flora and F.O. Stanley, still watch over their beloved hotel, ensuring the guests never get too lonely. Number 6 is the St. Augustine Lighthouse in Florida. It is beautiful by day, but terrifying by night. The most famous spirits are 2 young girls who tragically drowned nearby. Visitors often hear children giggling on the spiral staircase late at night. Breaking into the top 5 is Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia. This was the world's first true penitentiary, designed to inspire penitence through solitary confinement. It drove many inmates to madness. Now, their tortured souls are said to roam the crumbling cell blocks. Even the famous gangster Al Capone was haunted here. He complained of being tormented by the ghost of a man named James Clark, a victim of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. The energy in this place is heavy and undeniable. Number 4 takes us to Louisiana, the Myrtles Plantation. Often called one of America's most haunted homes, it is rumored to be the site of 10 murders. The most famous ghost is Chloe, a former servant who appears in photographs. Number 3 is the Rock itself, Alcatraz. This federal prison in San Francisco Bay housed the worst criminals. Visitors to D Block often feel sudden cold spots. Some claim to hear the strumming of a banjo, once played by inmate Al Capone. There is a story of an inmate in cell 14D who screamed about eyes glowing in the dark before being found dead the next morning. The isolation and despair of Alcatraz have left a permanent psychic scar on the island. At number 2 is the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum in West Virginia. Built for 200 patients, it eventually held over 2,000 in terrible conditions. The suffering that occurred here was immense, and the paranormal activity is intense. Ghost hunters frequently record voices screaming, "Get out," and see shadow people darting between rooms. It is a massive, imposing Gothic structure that feels watching you from the moment you step onto the property. And finally, the most haunted landmark at number 1, Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Kentucky. This was a tuberculosis hospital where thousands died during the White Plague. It is famous for the body chute, a tunnel used to transport the dead unseen. Room 502 is the center of the activity. Legend says a nurse took her own life there, and visitors often feel an overwhelming sense of dread. Shadow figures, slamming doors, and disembodied footsteps make this the ultimate haunted destination. These landmarks are reminders of a dark past that refuses to be forgotten. Whether you are a skeptic or a believer, the history here is undeniable. Would you be brave enough to spend a night in any of these places? If this video gave you the chills, hit the like button and subscribe to Top 10 Repo for more thrilling content. Sleep tight.